Hey, Shalom. I'm going to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai by Hashem Rakahakodash. Double honors to the apostle, and that was a great millstone. Peace and blessing to you, pushing the truth out the four winds. As you can see, the video is titled Jake Loves a Temporary Fix. And it's just something with our people. You know, they love complacency. You know, it's love being stagnant. Love being lazy, just altogether just complacent, docile, not wanting any better. You know what I'm saying? They just love that temporary band-aid. You know, they don't want it to heal. Okay? They want to just let it be an open cut to where it's just going to be that, you know? And I say that, and you look at slavery, you know, no one's answered for anything. There's been no revenge, no payback, or nothing that sets the playing field even. And Jake just to sit around and accept it, you know? Looking at like the Japanese, they send those people money pretty often. The survivors of the, you know what, that fake mess, and they get money. But we're just told to get over it. And Jake is just complacent with things like this, you know? Voting, complacency, you know? Here it is, all these people been in a so-called White House, and Jake's been at the bottom all the time. Never once got put on a higher level. Here it is. You get gunned down in the streets. All you want to do is march and protest. Temporary fixes, you know? And everything in this place is just vain. Okay? It's temporary. Jake loves temporary, okay? It's Ecclesiastes 1 and start at 2. It says, vanity of vanities, saith the preacher. Vanity of vanities, all is vanity. So everything, a preacher is someone that basically gives you good news, or they're telling you something. They're basically counselors. So everything that these people are saying is vanity. Okay? You take it higher. You look at your presidents. Everything they're telling you is vanity. It's temporary fixes. Okay, we have a lot of doctors, if you will. You want a physician. A physician is going to heal you. A doctor is going to give you a temporary fix. It's a lot of doctors. Okay? Everything is a temporary fix. All right? Yahweh Shai is the physician. So while we're here in this place, everything is going to be vanity. Okay? So Jake and all the tribes, that's why they're constantly stuck on just let it go and forget about it. You know why? Because that temporary fix, they want the temporary fix to be normal. You can't heal with a temporary fix. Okay? Things have to be addressed, but that's not going to happen. Okay? So it says, what profit hath a man and all of his labor which he taketh under the sun? So everything you do from sunrise to sunset is vanity. You labor, guess what happens? You get your money, it's already gone. You do it again, guess what? It's already gone. You live paycheck to paycheck. That's vanity. Okay? You can't save up true riches and wealth. You know why? Because it's all vanity. It's all going to be destroyed anyway. That's what makes it vanity. One generation passeth away in vanity, and another generation cometh in vanity. But the earth abideth forever. That's the only sure thing. Because of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay? But everything else is vanity. It's telling you everything is vain. And Jake loves just vain glory. Everything vanity, Jake loves it. Okay? The sun also ariseth, and the sun goeth down, and hasteth to his place where he arose. So, vanity is in a 24-hour span just to come around to more vanity. The wind goeth toward the south, and turneth about to the north. It whirleth about continually, and the wind returneth again according to his circuits. So it's a constant process of vain everything. It's continual. Okay? The earth spin is continual. Everything is continuing, and it's not going to be nothing but vanity until Yahweh Shai gets back. Okay? All the rivers into the sea, all the rivers run into the sea, yet the sea is not full. Until the place from whence the rivers come, thither they return again. It's giving you all these examples of vain things. The sunrise, the rivers, the waters, and these things can be attached to spiritual things. Like, let's go to those waters being false doctrines. Okay? All those false doctrines come from the sea, which would be like your modern day Christianity, was like Roman Catholicism. But it all leads to vanity. Okay? All things are full of labor. Man cannot utter it. The eye is not satisfied with seeing, nor the ear filled with hearing. You know why it's not satisfied? Because it's always going to be a problem. That's what makes everything vain. It's always going to be a problem. You solve one, the next one arises. That lets you know right there, it's all vanity. You're not going to be at peace, okay? Because everything is vain. You will never truly be at peace here, okay? Because everything's set up to be destroyed. You sin, you pay your bills, and before you know it, they're here again. That's why you can't be satisfied with what you see. Then, like, let's say the job thing, for example, nor the ear filled with hearings. You can hear that you're about to be fired from that same job. And it's constant worrying. It's constantly vanity. And Jake is content with this shit. Okay? The thing that hath been, it is that which shall be. And that which is done is that which shall be done. So, all these vain things, they're coming to an end. This is when true peace comes. It won't be no more vanity. Okay? Because all the things that were done to us, we're going to basically, through Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, have a recompense. Okay? It will be no more vanity. Nothing we do will be in vain. All right? But it's showing that even though Jake sees vanity as something good, it doesn't last. Okay? Because the elect are going to be awake, and they're going to be pushing this word and the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and the vanity comes to an end. Everything comes to a halt. Okay? It says, and there is no new thing under the sun. Okay? So these things will be turned right side up. All right. It says, is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new? Nope, because we've always seen vanity. It's nothing new. It's been vanity and vain things since this place began. It hath been already of old time, which was before us, always vain. And Jake always found and searched for peace in things that were just vanity. Okay? There is no remembrance of former things, because if it were, you wouldn't repeat the same vain things that we were doing, or we fell into traps to in the former lives. Okay? That would be a way out. We would know, like, hey, we done that. We're not going to get nowhere doing these things. But Jake repeats this cycle, and it's always been that way. Okay? It says, that are to come with those that shall come after. So it's always been that way. Like I said, I, the preacher, was king over Israel in Jerusalem, and I gave my heart to seek and search out by wisdom concerning all things that are done under heaven. This sore travail hath the Most High given to the sons of man to be exercised therewith. You see that? We were put here, and it's been all vanity. It was searched out. And guess what? By King Solomon searching it out, guess what happens? We're doing the same. It was put here. Why do you think you constantly want new things to do? You go to the club, if that's what you do. You go buy those new shoes, and you come to realize all these things are temporary fix. They're just temporary fixes to life. You go get some new box. You realize, oh, just another temporary fix. All these things are vain. Okay? And it says, given to the sons of man to be exercised therewith. You're gonna do these things because they give you a temporary fix. But it shouldn't be what you want forever. And that's what Jake does. They take this temporary fix and they want to make it the norm. Okay? I have seen all the works that are done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity and vexation of spirit. Everything. It doesn't matter what you do. That is eventually going to get old to where you need a new accomplishment. You need new hobbies. And guess what? Everyone that you accomplish is basically going to do what? Get old. And it's going to be vanity. And our people, they love it. It never gets old to them. Okay? It says, that which is crooked cannot be made straight. It's going to be vain until Yahweh Shah gets back. It's all going to be vain. Because this way and this world that we live in is totally crooked. It's not a straight and narrow path to walk. Okay? Vanity looks good on this side. Striving to be a rapper, striving to make it to NBA and all NFL and all that. It looks good, but guess what? It's vanity. It's a crooked path. Okay? It says it cannot be made straight. And that which is wanting cannot be numbered. You want everything. Being at this place, you want to strive and you want everything. You know why? Because that crooked path, it actually looks satisfying to the spirit. It looks satisfying to the eye. Even though it's just vanity. You get all that money, you get all those women, and guess what? That turns you to a cocaine addict. Because eventually those highs and those goals, you have to keep on keeping on to surpass the last high that you got for, let's say you got $1 million. That high and that feeling, it has to keep being fulfilled, but it's all vanity that you're fulfilling it with. Okay? It says, I commune with mine own heart. So now you're talking to yourself here. You're thinking like, let me see. Saying, lo, I am come to great estate, even with all the money that you can handle, and have gotten more wisdom than all they that have been before me in Jerusalem. So now you're the smartest person walking. And you're wealthy. You have everything. So when you done knocked off the baddest chicks, you got all the baddest cars, you got everything going your way, and it looks so good for you. Let's see what happens. It says, I have gotten more wisdom than all they that have been before me in Jerusalem. Yea, my heart had great experience of wisdom and knowledge. And I gave my heart to know wisdom and to know madness and folly. Everything in this place is just a joke. It's a joke. Okay? It's just madness. I perceive that this also is vexation of spirit. So you're the best form of education. Money, knowledge, you got all education, you got women, you got everything. And all of it is just foolishness. But that's the way that our people see everything, as a temporary fix. For much wisdom is much grief. So the more you know, now we know these things now. Guess what? It's grievous because we know this place is going to end. That's why we press the button. That's why we're ready to get out of here, because we know it's no need and sense in trying to build up this phenomenal career and live out your life, because we know that this place is about to be brought to a screeching halt and done. And he that increases knowledge increases sorrow. So now, why do you think that we sigh and cry? Why do you think there's a lot of sighing and crying going on in this society with the men of Yahweh Shem Yahushua? Because the more we dig and see and get into that spirit and have everything aligned, we understand that, hey, this place is going to end. And we're seeing prophecy play out. Okay? So everything is vanity. Jake loves that. Okay, I hope this is edifying. I give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, by Hashem Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and others, great millstone. Peace and blessing to Yah, and pushing his truth throughout the four winds. Shalom.